During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have my penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always B aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
Lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking egg.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Folks, howdy. Welcome aboard. Commence jiggling. It's Thursday afternoon. It's 4 p.m. And, you're listening to Revenge of the Sis with Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez. Mike Sheely, formerly of Twitter.
Formerly of Twitter.
Royce Lopez, presently of Twitter. Welcome aboard, guys.
Well, I actually sympathize with you because remember I did lose my Facebook of 12 years, never to get it back, and had to download years and years of memory.
It's comparable to that. Like, I don't give a fuck when people are like, oh, lost my account. Who gives a shit? But when it's like, when it's a legacy account, you're like, oh, there goes that.
Yeah, that really sucks. So you appealed it, and they said, fuck you?
Yeah, we wrote a very, very well articulated, well cited appeal. And we got a bunch of people to try to help out. And it was it was probably like 5 paragraphs, the appeal, and got the response within 2 hours.
Wow, that's not good.
They're not giving me my account back yet.
That's not good.
Yeah. Despite a lot of people trying to get it back, it's not going to happen. So thanks, guys.
Dude.
Appreciate it.
That sucks.
We do. And I promise, Twitter,
It really sucks.
that I certainly will not try to ban evade. Otherwise, try to come back to your platform.
You won't do that.
You have my word.
Okay, good. Regressive.
Regressive. I agree with you. Did you see the cut up that Fade of Kings made?
No.
Or it's I thought you saw it, man. All right, I gotta find that for you. He made a cut up of the ladies, the weird lesbian ladies, the hippie ladies.
Yeah.
And he cut it up with
The I agree.
yeah, and it's actually very funny. Fuck, I thought you seen that shit.
Fate of Kings, right?
Yeah. I'm almost positive he made it.
Yeah, here it is. No, this is how many times the Mormon woman says that's true.
No,
Mormon.
I think this has to be the same thing, though. I think it's in this video.
Okay.
Because this is the only one I've watched.
Sunday, November 6, 2016, in the Lynn Life and the Jamie Body Mind continue.
That's true. That's true.
Past that, this is about if they want to do that while they join us in clearing from the smaller subatomic
That's
presences who wish to go to the light and are not able to get there because
Hey, Jesse from Pot Awful interviewed them.
Yes, it was
So
very
definitely
funny. I
check
actually
that
watched
out.
that live.
Yeah.
But if you go further, he actually does start mixing.
of all the intervening
That's my
astral,
girlfriend, Jessie
all
says.
the intervening
Hey,
astral
we're not.
layers.
Listen, I don't mean no
No,
disrespect.
not at all. The one on the right, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's true.
That's what we're actually asking them to participate in.
That's true.
Now, if they also want to, for their own benefit, engage in simultaneous self-healing, but through allowing dead people to go to the light who are trying to get to the light and can't get there because we're in the way.
That's true.
But the assignment is to get these dead people out who are trying to get to the light, and we're blocking their way. We, as a collective, are blocking their way, and shame on us. Shame on us. We're keeping people from the light. Ooh, I don't want that on my karmic record. At least that won't be on our karmic record.
This is great.
That's true.
We'll just have to deal with all the rest of the things we've done
That's true.
and not done.
Do
I don't want
it.
to do it,
I
and
don't
you
want to do
can't
it.
make me.
That's true.
So the grass is having that.
These guys, I've went and watched some more of their videos of these. They're nut jobs
They're the
like
best,
all the
though.
time. All
They're
the
the best,
time. They're
though.
never off. They're always
No,
on.
you know what though? It's like remember like the Westboro Baptist Church. Remember like Shirley Phelps?
Yeah, of course.
They're
You spit
like-
on her, right?
Yes, I did. Although they turned out to be prophets, they turned out to
Yeah.
be totally right.
So you
Who
apologize?
knew Westboro Baptist Church were the good guys?
You should apologize to
We
Shirley
should have been
Phelps.
nice. The Westboro Baptist Church came 10 years ago, and we rejected their message.
You did. That's
And
right.
Look where we are now. But yeah, they have like the same amount of crazy in them. It's just a different kind of crazy. Like it's the very chill, cool crazy. Like,
Right.
But it's the same like amount of like you're completely batshit crazy. You're not all here, but it's true. It's cool. Yeah. Instead of going like, and God is going to burn all of the fags, and you're like, relax,
Whoa, hey,
Shirley.
calm down.
Jesus, Shirley. God, remember that weird time when it was just Westboro people, and they were just, they were just
Showing
so
up to funerals?
over the top.
Showing up to soldiers' funerals?
You know, tinfoil hat theory.
Oh, boy.
What if they were like controlled opposition?
The Westboro Baptist Church.
Because look at how much good nature they created for certain communities.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, they helped get gay marriage passed.
You're right. No, they did.
A lot of people that
agree.
even were on the fence about gay marriage probably voted yes to spite those people.
Oh, man. You
You're
know
just
what?
like, yeah.
God damn, you're right. That's a good point. That was an integral part of people going, can't believe they're treating him that way.
Yeah, because we were, we would look
Yeah.
at it. Like, even some of us who were just a little uncomfortable with, like, two
Oh,
dudes making
fuck,
out,
dude.
we were all like, all right, yeah, but Jesus Christ, relax. Like, you don't have to be screaming and spitting at their funerals. You should fucking dial it back a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, what if they
God
were?
damn, man.
I'm telling you, man, watch the new conspiracy theory show with fake Jesse Ventura. I want to know why they were picketing all these gay people. And how they kept picketing Marines' funerals, and we just kept getting into endless wars.
Yeah, Jesse just sues dead Marines. He doesn't.
Because that's what we kept doing, too. They're like, look at that, huh? Fred Phelps, they're picketing a brave Marine soldier's funeral. So you know what? We need to go invade Syria. You're like,
Wait, what?
What? We were really dumb after
We
9/11.
are really dumb.
No,
still.
I know, but like, not. I guess maybe it's just because we're older, we're not going to fall for that shit ever again. Like, I think I'm becoming more of like a, what's his face from King of the Hill?
Hank
Dale,
Hill?
Dale Gribble.
Dale, oh yeah.
I'm just
He's
becoming
great.
that guy.
The Exterminator?
Yeah.
We got to get you his hat,
Where
a
I'm
Mac hat.
Completely batshit nuts, and I'm probably wrong about some things, but I'm going to be right about one thing one day, and I'm going to be like, that son of a bitch.
Somebody get Merch that hat.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's great. All right, so I guess we'll start with this.
What happened?
It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy in Congress.
Republicans, we are told, are about to tee off. This is Congressman Conaway from Texas. He just started. Drop in.
President Trump or anyone associated with the Trump campaign colluded, coordinated, or conspired
Republicans call on Schiff to resign during House Intel Committee hearing.
with the Russian government. The minority views, which you submitted, were attached to our committee's findings, and yet your views did not provide any evidence to support the claim of collusion. On March 24, 2019, the special counsel delivered his findings to the government, to the...
Oh, no. Somebody's phone.
That's me, sorry.
Oh, no.
The,
Oh, no. Somebody. Oh, no.
Mulatto butts! Mulatto butts!
Black and white butts. Oh, no. Somebody's phone. Oh, no. Oh, during this is supposed to be his moment.
The special counsel's investigation did not find that the Trump campaign or anyone associated with conspired or coordinated with Russia in its efforts to influence the 2016 presidential election. Special Counsel Mueller's findings are consistent with those of this committee, as well as the public statements of various senators on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. Despite these findings, you continue to proclaim to the media that there is significant evidence of collusion. You further have stated you will continue to investigate the counterintelligence issues. That is the president or people around him compromised in any way by hostile foreign power? Your willingness to continue to promote a demonstrably false narrative is alarming. The findings of the special counsel conclusively refute your past and present assertions and have exposed you as having abused your position to knowingly promote false information, having damaged the integrity of this committee and undermined the faith in the United States government and its institutions.
Guys, it was a joke.
We were all joking.
I just turned into Nick Mullins, Ian Finance. Yeah. Guys, I was just joking around. Come on, it's funny.
Here he is.
Can you imagine if he, by the way, doesn't he look like an enraging... First of all, his head is shaped like a gray alien.
Yes, it is.
He doesn't... How does he get elected? He doesn't look like a good guy in any movie.
He doesn't look like no, he always looks like the bad guy in every 80s movie.
Like that, he looks like a guy...
That's going to turn down the rec center.
That's exactly what I was going to say, too. He's shutting down the rec center. And we got to have like some kind of skate competition.
Oh, great. Now we have to have a Rad 2, a BMX race. Or he's going to shut down the slopes in a ski movie.
Is Royce going to learn how to ski in one day and beat the state champ? Well, no, probably not. In a real world, no. Like in the movies,
in the movie, if you played Depeche Mode during a montage scene, then yes.
I wish they just had a real ending to one of those kind of movies.
No, he died. He actually went down the double black diamond and broke his neck.
You were partying with babes all weekend and getting drunk. He's a 4-time state champion. Yeah. Of course you were going to lose.
You're going to, of course.
This is no longer Party Mountain.
Party Mountain.
It's now a Starbucks. Get out of here.
Party Mountain. It was
Party Mountain or Party Beach or
Party something.
Fern Gully, the last party rainforest.
And there's always a hot tub with a babe in it who's taking her top off.
And they're always foreign.
Of course.
There's always European babes.
Yeah.
I do want to respond in this way.
The N-word.
Imagine that's how you... And then he just resigns.
And he resigns. He leaves.
Whoa.
What did he mean by that?
And half the alt-right is going, whoa, 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 come back.
Hey, Adam, what was, hey, come here.
You have my attention, sir.
My colleagues may think it's okay that the Russians offered dirt on the Democratic candidate for president as part of what was described as the Russian government's effort to help the Trump campaign.
What he's drawn like? He's drawn like one of those, the caricatures that you get on a sketch pad. Mm-hmm. That's what his head looks like. You know what his head looks like? His head looks like it should be sticking out of a tiny cartoon car.
Or on rollerblades on the beach. Yeah, with a dog.
Yes.
Yeah. He looks like an F is for family character.
He looks like a Windows icon.
A Windows icon. He does look like clip art.
He looks like something that pops up on your GPS, a head in a little car, and goes, are you sure you want to make this turn? It has tolls. And you're like, what?
He does look like a Waze icon.
He doesn't look fully rendered. He looks like an Oblivion character.
Yes, Oblivion. Yeah, Morrowind.
Remember Oblivion? All the heads were like, he kind of got it.
It's kind of a head. Yeah.
Old Oblivion head over here.
Executing goes, he looks like Jiminy Cricket.
Oh no!
Now that is funny. Now that is
I'm
funny.
Sorry, Representative Schiff, please.
I apologize, sir.
You have the floor. Continue.
House Intel Committee. He nigga got a head like a Pep Boy. Pot awful says. Pep Boy.
That's what it is. The three. Sorry, Bob's big boy head. Please.
Dr. Brony says, nigga look like a Ferengi.
He really does.
He looks like Gil from The Simpsons. All right, look,
guys, let's let Gollum finish, please.
Come on.
Or we're never gonna get to the fucking point here.
Okay. Everybody focus. All right, good. This is important. This is our country at risk.
I think that's okay. My colleagues might think it's okay.
Nick Pepper says
when that was-
bobble-headed fool. It's another great. He really does look like a Funko Pop doll of a state senator.
He does. He looks like they give little miniature versions of him away at baseball games. Oh fuck! All right, come on, guys. It's not
Grow
funny.
up.
Dude, what are you doing? This is legit. Russians could have hacked our elections, guys. Pay attention.
I mean, they didn't. They could have.
But they could have. But imagine if they did.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's offered to the son of the president, who had a pivotal role in the campaign.
And okay, Adam, then how come none of these people are indicted? Huh? Mullet time. Remember mullet time? Tucker did point something else out. We were listening to it yesterday. Everything shifted to healthcare yesterday. Russia was completely ignored. Everything was now healthcare. Yeah, but Russia, we didn't mean anything by it.
They don't even pretend anymore.
Yeah,
To
they
have
don't.
any kind of not to have an agenda. They're just like, all right, well, here's some new talking points.
That the president's son did not call the FBI. He did not adamantly refuse that foreign help. No, instead, that son said...
Wait. So the same FBI that used a phony dossier about people pissing on the president that was completely made up to get a FISA warrant. Yeah, he should have called that FBI. These fucking people are lunatics. They're crazy people. Why would you call that FBI? The same FBI that said, hey, we know Hillary did all these things, but she didn't mean it. Come on, Hillary Clinton.
Again, we were just joking around. They were having a good time, having a couple laughs. You're the one who's fucked up. You keep obsessing over it.
said that he would love the help of the Russians. You might think it's okay that he took that meeting. You might think it's okay that Paul Manafort, the campaign chair, someone with great experience in running campaigns, also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that the president's
Can we
son...
agree right now that if we can remove Adam Schiff from office and make him resign, that we have like the clown from Showtime at the Apollo come out with like air horn in a can and eject him? I think that's how we should eject. Everybody wants to turn this shit into a joke nowadays anyway. I think that when you leave either the House or the Senate floor in disgrace, you should have a disgraceful exit, right? Like it should be like the Apollo. Beep, 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 and you just come out and like sweep you off the stage in like an old minstrel clown outfit, and you're like, wow, this is degrading. This is degrading.
It really is. All right, we can move on.
So wait, what happened? No, but I wanted to find out because he was telling us about how Trump was he was getting to the point.
No,
right?
He wasn't. It was another like
Trump
7
was
minutes.
with the Russians,
Right.
and then Don Jr. is Russian.
No, none of that's true.
You're sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Because the news, that's all they would talk about up until like yesterday to the day before.
What man, that Mueller report really made them look like assholes. And liars, too.
Did you see the ratings?
Oh, yeah. 50% drop. I think we heard actually yesterday that at the 8 p.m. slot, which is the prime time slot on CNN, only had, and this is true, you could look it up, 540,000 viewers.
Wow.
That is, and you got to understand, for that time slot, that is a rapid decline. Once the Russia thing was over, nobody cared anymore.
Yeah, and it's not only that, but it was they hinged all their bets on this.
Everything was on it.
So
yes.
when it didn't happen, like, yeah, they were saying something about how Fox now has beaten CNN and NBC combined.
Oh yeah,
That's
easy.
a terrible sign for you guys.
Oh yeah, easily.
They're saying like there's good, and I look, there's nothing I love more than, you know, we've gotten a lot of fun stories in the last year coming out of the news, but there's nothing more uplifting to me than seeing the phrase media layoffs. Like, that shit makes me so happy.
Oh, me too.
And because all these rounds, all these people that got cut, did you notice last time it was always, if you guys need a good opinion editor, if you guys need a good person who does celebrity gossip and anti-alt-right activism, and like it was just all those people got slashed. You're useless. There's too many of you. So I'm hoping, I want more media layoffs.
I think there will be. I think there will be. I really do believe there will be.
Yeah, these companies need to fucking downsize, and they need to. They need. I want to start seeing them get broken up. Not by the government. I'm not like, you know, oh, we need to break up the banks. I just think that we need to naturally watch them start selling off assets and being like, well, we ain't what we used to be. And
you want something, you want my opinion on this. If it wasn't for the fact that Trump was in office, going off what you're saying, if there was a Democrat in there, they're failing, they're losing money. The newspapers are still hemorrhaging money. They are. The model doesn't work. There would right now be a bill in Congress that Hillary would sponsor, a media bailout, like we did with the banks. Tell me I'm wrong, that they would say journalism's the most important thing and blah, 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 and there would be tell me that doesn't sound like something they would do.
If that happens, I will be out there in the streets with the people, marching with them. I will be standing on top of a squad car with a fucking AK in my hand going, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not talking about fucking roll your sleeves up, Alabama-based car factory workers where you go, okay, hey, look, if we don't bail these guys out, these guys, these fucking grease monkeys that have real good middle-class jobs are going to lose their jobs. We're talking, oh, you're a blogger? Yeah, sorry, learn to code. Bye.
But it's already kind of happened. When Obama was in office, he passed that you all right? Good. He passed the sorry, it was funny. I apologize.
I coughed into the lid,
the coffee, yeah.
like onto the lid of my coffee cup, and splashed coffee all over my glasses.
Obama did pass the bill that just expired in January. That's why you saw the layoffs, where it was giving money, subsidizing to Truth in Media was called, or something like that.
Yeah, because that's what one thing Obama pushed for is Truth in Media.
Yeah, he was really transparent, right? Really transparent.
Transparent in that, yeah, every day he communicated directly with the press and told them exactly what to say.
Right, exactly. Transparent.
I'm going to be very transparent about what I want you to do.
Oh, cool.
Now get out of here. Go tell everybody I'm handsome and I play basketball, and stop telling everybody I smoke cigarettes.
Tucker did point it out yesterday, like Pelosi came out in a press conference and was like, I hope the media focuses more on healthcare. Then the next day, everything on the news was healthcare. It was like, guys, man, this is not how it's supposed to work.
And by the way, remember when they downplayed even Obama smoking?
Yeah, of course. And he smoked.
And there were a couple little clips of him, but you understand that if Donald Trump smoked cigarettes, right? Literally every photograph of him in the media would be him smoking a cigarette. That's how biased they are.
Of course.
They would just use it for every picture would be Big Mac and a cigarette, and they'd be like, look at old trashy Don, old shitty Donald Cheeto man. Like anything they could do. Remember Obama? There was that one picture that leaked, and I bet you whatever fucking journalist was responsible for that, oh buddy, I bet he's not working anywhere now.
He was a chain smoker, from what I heard. Like he never stopped. They say he stopped, but apparently the White House often smelled like cigarettes. So he did smoke.
I remember,
a lot.
like even when Frank Underwood did it, it was cool.
Yeah,
because he didn't chain smoke.
It was every once in a while.
He had that
like
one at the end of every day with his wife. Sometimes they just had that one. And it was like, all right, like that's. Remember cool smoking?
Yeah,
that was cool smoking when it wasn't like giant ashtrays full of like fucking fires in it. But yeah, it was just at the end of the day, you're like, I'm cool. But yeah, Obama had it stinking like fucking Newports up in the White House.
Yeah, was absolutely a so we were blessed today, Mike, because there was two 2 new Blues Dolls video. Now, this is a Gusto Montgomery. Now, before we play it, because not everybody knows the lore of Gusto Montgomery, where did the Gusto Montgomery name come from, Mike?
So our rival, Owen Benjamin, recently got into it with the people at InfoWars because, he likes to burn all of his bridges. So on a stream recently, he revealed all of the emails he ever had with our pal, Harrison Smith.
We'll be on a show today at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, we'll be on the War Room on InfoWars. So Owen shared with us a bunch of pitch ideas that Harrison had to do some conservative-based comedy films. And one of them was a Western that, if I recall correctly, was described by Harrison as a madcap comedy of errors set in the Old West.
Okay.
And the main character's name was Gusto Montgomery.
Gusto Montgomery, eh?
Who I was presumed would be Owen, would be the... Now, I got to say this before you hit play, right?
I have an idea.
I fucking shit all over Harrison the other night, jokingly, because it was funny. It's funny whenever something like that comes out. To his credit, he thought it was funny. He actually went on Twitter the next day and wrote, Owen Benjamin, or whatever, the star, it's the guy who had playing Gusto Montgomery had to drop out due to personal reasons, so we will now be recasting the role. And that's when I immediately, that's like another check in the Harrison Smith category where you're like, this guy's cool. He gets it. Because he's funny. He's laughing at himself. So he knows all about it. So now Gusto Montgomery it's a meme here in our little ROTC family.
So this is movie trailer starring Owen Benjamin as Gusto Montgomery. Madcap.
A madcap comedy of errors set in the days of the gold rush. Unqualified pioneer Gusto Montgomery leads his wagon caravan west, maintaining his cheerful optimism through all the dangers, misadventures, disasters, Mexican banditry, Indian trickery, Italian popery that besets him and his ensemble of faithful followers.
And there he is. Congratulations, Harrison. You're now in the Blues Doll universe.
I'm surprised you didn't include the... I even did the credits. I thought you get the... Rose, directed by H. Harrison Smith, starring Owen Benjamin, and executive producer Alex Jones. Because Alex Jones would be like, I got some cash. I want to make some movies. I want to make cowboy movies about mustaches.
So
thank you, Blues Doll.
Thank you,
Very
Blues
funny.
Doll.
I was joking about this on the air, and I was like, I hope somebody actually turns this into something. So thank you, Blues Doll. You turned my voiceover into something.
And Blues Doll also came out with this. Jovi Val debates Trump rally.
That we need to protect America and put
holding a Confederate flag.
America first, but then what happens? We wind up focusing more on the war for Israel,
I love how he just... I love Jovi's generic, you know what it is? Jovi Val reminds me of if you took an alien from outer space and you gave him a human body, like Third Rock from the Sun type shit, and you gave him 2 hours on 4chan to learn how to talk like a human being, and then just sent him out into the world. That's Jovi. It's just, I don't know. I was thinking, it's just heritage, not hate. It's wars for Israel, bro.
Yeah, whatever, man. I don't know.
Okay, well, what about, Gaza Strip, dude, and and then the demographic changes. And
you know what it's like? It's like if you feed one of those AI, you know how they feed AI? If you feed AI memes all day, right-wing memes all day.
Migration replacement theory, wars for Israel, dude.
That's what would happen. You would get Jovi.
Classico.
Boom.
Just got hit with reality. What was that? No. They built it right. I was like, I'm not going in that pen.
He's in a safe space, by the way.
But then I said, you know what? We'll go in the pen right now because, people are coming out and we can speak to them. We can't go in here right now because they banned us from the event. They don't believe that, that and then you have these people waving the Venezuelan flag. That's not an American flag.
You know, neither is the Confederate flag, Jovi.
Blue Star, my only criticism is Jovi's head isn't big enough.
No, and his glasses are not big enough.
Yeah, so bigger head next time, bigger glasses.
Yeah, the glasses should be the size of that bay window behind him.
Yeah, it should be. It should be ridiculously huge.
She was getting a little out of control with some of the videos. Like the glasses were getting outrageously big.
I love it.
She probably blew a graphics card. I can't make them any bigger.
I can't render Jovi's head.
Well, I can't go in the event. The cops won't let me, which I'm very upset about. And even if I go in there, I'm going to get grabbed up by a whole bunch of weirdos.
Tiara Priest says Jovi's most likely a CIA asset. I think you give him a little too much credit.
Yeah, no way.
You're the first person that's ever used Jovi Val and asset in the same sentence in any capacity.
That's not true. A lot of people have said Jovi Val is not an asset to our community.
Well, that doesn't count.
Well, it's still asset.
Like I'm here with my friend right now, so that's the only reason I'm in the pen, because he's in the pen with me. That's it. If he wasn't, I'll be walking up and down this block right now, which is what I was doing earlier. Safe space my ass. You guys know where I go every time.
Thank you, Blue Star. Very cool.
He is
awesome.
Well, I got an idea, honestly, about Jovi. If you really want Jovi to go away, and I thought about this, and this is a dick move, but it's straight up. We can basically, through getting disavowed by Invictus, we can basically make the connection between Jovi Val and the American Legal Defense Fund, right?
Yes, you can.
All right, so you guys want Jovi Val to go away. You want Jovi Val to get told by people to go away. Everyone just keep connecting him and this to the American Legal Defense Fund. Every time Jovi does some dumb shit like this, just say, oh, that's Invictus's boy. Yeah, American Legal Defense Fund.
And he is. He did defend him.
That is so every single time Jovi does something embarrassing, connect it to the people higher and go, no, that's not Jovi. Jovi's doing that on behalf of the people that run the American Legal Defense Fund. And when that buzz goes around enough, trust me, someone's going to have a talk with him and go, stop going to things. Stop hitting play on YouTube. Trust me, it'll work. Everyone just, every time they go, bro, did you hear Jovi Val tripped over a fucking curb and fell on his dumb glasses and got tangled in a Confederate flag? Go, Jovi who? Oh, yeah, Invictus's boy, American Legal Defense Fund guy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Do that. And watch how quickly he goes away.
You're right. Hold on. Wait, I mean, that's true.
Dude, Fash Bash. Oh, yeah, that's the event the American Legal Defense Fund guy is doing. I think it might be somehow connected to Invictus.
They would be so mad.
You know, and then they'll go, look, may God do us a huge favor and just stop going to things. Right? If somebody kept connecting us to him, right, wouldn't we, like, even if he went, I'll do what I want, we would go, all right, then we're going to have to fuck you up.
Right. Well, you can't be part of this.
Like, next time you're at an event, I know I'll go to jail, but I have to publicly fuck you up so that nobody will ever connect you to me again. You know what I mean?
Pol Pot says, yeah, Jovi will keep us safe from those marauding $28 breakfasts. That is funny.
I tried it so you guys didn't have to, okay? Because it wasn't very good for $27.
Yeah. What a hero. We have... So, here's... So there was a pro-lifer, an old man, who was legally, by the way, to point this out, outside a Planned Parenthood with a, one of those signs like "talk to people," the old church people do. So he's outside of a Planned Parenthood, legally with a sign that says, "Life matters, life begins at heartbeat," something to that effect. So this dude, this counter protester, takes this old man's sign, and let's see what happens. So that sign that he's grabbing, that's the old man's sign. So you know. All right, so he wraps up the sign. He tries to get on his bike to leave. The old man tries to stop him because he stole the sign. Old man's on the ground.
Old man, stay on the ground.
Stay on the ground. Old man tries to pull his sign back.
You want to get hurt.
Kicks him. Kicks him. Kicks him. And that's where the guy stopped recording.
Please tell me this guy's getting arrested, right?
This just came out. This just came out like few hours ago. I saw this.
Holy shit, dude.
So again, it's just the guy takes the old dude sign. That's where the video starts. He tries to ride away on his bicycle. Old man sticks his cane in the bike so he can't get away.
Like
Which good move.
Guy.
Good move. They both fall. He pushes the old man down. Stay on the ground. The old man tries to get his sign back.
Stay on the ground, old man, unless you want to get hurt.
Kick.
What the fuck, man?
Stay on the ground, old man, unless you want to get hurt. Kick, and that's where the video ends.
And where was this again?
I believe
Portland or Seattle?
An 85-year-old pro-life
San Francisco,
advocate.
Close enough.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Because there's only, honestly, I know we see these outrage clips all the time, and we go, "Oh my God, this must be an everyday thing." But we do have to kind of realize that this is condensed to about 3 cities of just pure shit.
Yeah, this is not going to happen in Texas.
But like, that's dude. Anybody, if you live in those places and you're of any sort of moral character, get out of there. Just get out of there.
They say Frozen says they got his face now, so he's going to get fired. Apparently,
I'm not concerned about him losing his job at fucking Wawa. Okay, making smoothies. Okay?
Yeah, this guy left on a bicycle, so he probably doesn't have the greatest job.
I'm not worried about him losing his hedge fund. I'm more worried about him going to jail and because trust me, they don't like battery on the elderly people that go to jail either. They're not very nice to people like that.
I wonder. There's got to be more info. Well, no, it wasn't Portland, guys. It was San Francisco. Man, he really 85 years old, kicked him really hard, and the old man was just trying to keep his sign. Fuck, man, that is really fucked up.
Yeah, Michael
See if we
Thomas
get
said
more
if he
info,
did this
guys.
in the South, someone would have beat him unconscious. Honestly, they might have even shot him. There's certain places in the South where they would have shot him and been like, yeah, well, he was attacking an old man. I feared for the old man's life. Dude, trust me, there's always a bunch of Southern boys hanging around waiting to shoot somebody and go, I thought the man was lives in danger. I don't know what to tell you. And you would have a reasonable case in court when you see a man that old getting beat up. You'd be like, yeah, man, you could have died.
Who was recording? Because that's what I'm thinking. Who's recording this that's not, you know what I mean? Like, who's the guy videoing it? Or girl videoing it? No one's going
To be fair, we can sit around and be mad about the person filming, but without the person filming,
We wouldn't have
We
this.
wouldn't know who the fuck this guy is.
That's a good point.
I think that it sucks maybe that I think once he got his face, he should have done something.
Right.
But then again, the video ends very abruptly. He might have actually intervened. It might have been. Trolita has a good point. It could have been a girl. It could have been the old man's wife or some
That's a
shit.
very
you know
good
what I mean?
point.
What's she gonna? What is B. Arthur gonna step up and throw these hands?
Well,
so
don't use B. Arthur because she probably could fuck someone up. B.
was
Arthur
tall.
was built like
She
a
was a
goddamn
tall lady.
linebacker.
Yeah, she was. What was her? Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
Estelle Getty gonna throw these hands? Remember the mom?
So I don't, man. This is. Hopefully they get him. I mean, I'm sure people are already digging into it. All right.
Can't people just be fucking human beings?
Well, I
disagree.
guess this next video is going to tell you no.
Oh God.
Remember this homeboy? Remember this guy?
This is the gay Cuban, right, from Vox?
Gay Cuban from Vox.
The fake teeth that we hate.
Yeah. He made a video about the Green New Deal. He's going to tell you why you're wrong.
Democrats in Congress have introduced a proposal called the Green New Deal, a plan to tackle climate change by overhauling our
God,
transportation
I know
system.
we've done this bit before, but his family hates him.
Oh, yeah.
His
Cuban?
family-
I can tell you as someone with a
And
Cuban.
I don't even mean because he's gay and he's lefty, although those are big points. But it's you could even be a gay Hispanic guy, and if you carry yourself a certain way, you won't be totally disowned in the family.
Right.
But when you prance like that, I feel his fucking parents being like, we tried so hard, you know what I mean, to give this little faggot every advantage and nothing.
Upgrading our power grids and shifting to clean energy like wind and solar. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, but I am not an energy policy expert, so I have questions. How would
You're not even a man. I mean, you're not a lot of things here.
I wouldn't consider you an expert in anything.
I don't know. Maybe he's good at anal.
these ideas work in practice? How quickly could we get them done? Are they
I'm
enough
sure
to
even
avoid
at
the
that,
impending...
he's just above average. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably not even an overachiever at that. He's probably average at everything.
We got a $5 Streamlabs from KF. Thank you. And a $10 Streamlabs from Brandon. I got your denial letter from Twitter by accident. It reads, Dear Moosh, eat my shit, you G-list, 1 credit Nazi clown, sincerely street shitter. Was that pretty much it?
Pretty much what it was.
All right, cool. All right, sorry. This guy's gonna tell us about the Green New Deal.
Heat death of the planet. So to find the answers, I did what every American does when they want to know more about public policy.
They go to Facebook and they just scroll and look at the titles of articles and don't actually click them.
And then you go, hey, did you hear that Trump beat a homeless man to death in the 80s? And you're like, where did you read that? And then it's like, you read that on #1hiphopsource.com. Okay, that's not a
really long
reputable
URL
source.
name? Yeah.
Tried to watch the news.
The so-called Green New
I
Deal.
get my news headlines from URLs that have free Ray-Ban in the URL of the article.
That's not a great place, Mike.
Go to,
That's not
go to
reliable.
freeraybans. World Healthy News, Healthy Natural News. Remember that one? Remember that we got beat up in the comments for that one time? Actually, Natural News has a lot of good. No, they don't.
Or Real Pharmacy, but spelled FARM.
Or what was? Remember the one? That was a one everybody passed around for a while. That was immediately you knew it was fake. There was that one website that always they just lied.
World News Daily or
something
like that.
World News. It was something where
Yeah.
every time somebody shared that on your friends list, you went, "Oh no, you're retarded."
Yeah.
I'm sad for you.
The so-called Green New Deal. Why do those 3 words create such anger from Republicans and even some anxiety among Democrats?
Even House Speaker Nancy Pelosi had concerns.
Republicans aim to make the Green New Deal a key 2020 campaign issue.
You say Democrats are in a way helping Donald Trump.
Green New Deal is going to be a flashpoint.
Did Democrats give Republicans...
Oh, by the way, just a reminder, this video was made right before they voted 57 nays to 0 yays. It did not pass.
a huge 2020 gift?
The Republicans see it as a key to victory for them, is it?
God damn it. I have watched hours of segments about the Green New Deal, and none of them actually explained how it might work. Instead, they focused on the politics. Is it gonna pass? Does Pelosi like it? What did Trump tweet about it? Everything except, is it a good idea?
Are you concerned the perception of the Democratic Party?
I don't think outlawing everything ever is going to be a good
No, yeah,
plan.
it is. Cows, planes, just everything.
Could you imagine?
No planes.
Basically, you want to set an EMP off.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. You want to wipe the entire planet back like 200 years. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to use kerosene lanterns and fucking eat corn.
They want you to live
start
in
calling it maize again.
They want you to live in some David Lynch post-apocalyptic world. You know what I mean?
And I mean, look, don't get me wrong. That does, if it happens, it happens. And that sounds kind of dope. You're still going to make the best of it. But let's not push it.
Going to move too far to the left.
Turns out there's a name for this type of news coverage. It's called...
Gay?
Tactical framing. And it's making us all too cynical to solve big problems before it's too late.
This Sunday, the Democratic divide. Some progressives are pushing hard for a Green New Deal, but other Democrats worry they're being impractical.
Is there a risk the Democrats...
So wait, Vox. You're saying that the news media has not been nice enough to AOC or the Green New Deal?
Look,
is that what you're saying right now?
CNN has a history.
Is
of
that what you're saying right now?
CNN has had a history, a documented history of being Trump bootlickers from day one. Bunch of Nazis over there at CNN. Bunch of alt-right, climate change denying lunatics over there at CNN.
maybe overplay their hand, rile up the Republican base, and you say, look, socialism, and you know, some of these unrealistic ideas.
Tactical framing sounds like when you crop your problem areas out of a Tinder photo. Or a video. But it's actually an approach to news coverage that...
He's so wacky and madcap. You don't know what he's going to say next. You're the worst. You're an embarrassment. Vox is a fucking joke, and you're the poster boy for that joke site.
Every word is so over-rehearsed and thought out. Like, there's nothing... This guy's never had a genuine human moment.
Ever.
On strategy...
Say what you want about the Young Turks, but at least when when fucking Trump won, you actually watched them cry on camera. Like, at least they didn't, like, go, we're going to have prepared segments and read every word about how. No, they literally, at least for a moment, show that they were human and they cried. But this is whatever.
Substance. So instead of asking, is this new policy proposal a good idea, tactical framing asks, is it popular? Can it pass? How will it play in the next election?
The discussion is focused on the players and the implications for them and their political.
Who's this old lady? That's my old lady.
Okay, that's actually very funny. That's very funny. Nice reference.
Wayne's
Was that
World
two?
2 reference.
That was two. All right.
Yes.
That's
my old lady.
Careers, not the policy or its capacity to solve a problem.
Kathleen Hall Jamieson.
No, that's not Harry Carey, Jesse.
Coined the phrase tactical framing. And she argues that this obsession with strategy is making it hard for us to understand big policy ideas.
Wait. The obsession with strategy is so the obsession with figuring out how to do something is making us not focus on a problem.
Guys, we're getting all bogged down in the details. We just need to outlaw planes. And I've heard enough.
And cows. So wait, trying to figure out how to solve a problem is in fact not solving the problem?
Something to that effect, yes.
Ask yourself how much of the coverage of the Green New Deal has told you what specifically is in it.
Other Republicans said the plan sounded more like communist economic doctrine.
Because it is.
Probably have no idea what the Green New Deal is. You probably have some sense that
I've read, maybe everybody hasn't, but I did read all 14 pages. It's a quick read. I read it. It's not even like I listened to somebody. 14 pages, right? You can read it. It was a fucking laughable joke, some of the stuff in there. Cow farts, getting rid of all fuel without including nuclear power either. You're not allowed to use that either. It was a pipe dream that was impossible.
that it has to do with climate change, but you probably don't know much beyond that.
It is hard to argue with her. Look at some of the headlines from the Green New Deal debate. Is the Green New Deal smart politics?
No.
For Democrats. Green New Deal divides Democrats on climate change. 7 reasons Democrats won't pass a Green New Deal. We're talking about the fate of the human race here. But
that's a little melodramatic.
Whoa, okay, look, I know you
like to feel important.
Yeah, we get it. We know you
But
have
that's not the
you
case.
have a flair for the dramatic.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ. This guy looks like remember the movie The Birdcage? He's like a Birdcage character. It's not even normal gay. It's like this. It's like Hank Azaria playing a gay guy.
Guys like this, guys that look like this have a 100% chance of telling you your shirt looks drab.
Yeah, it does.
But the focus is still on the politics.
Could the fight over this plan divide the Democratic Party?
Well, Republicans succeeded painting it as an unrealistic boon.
By the way, spoiler alert, 57 nays, 0 yays.
That's, you get them next time.
Notice when you're saying that, you're not asking, well, what is the problem they're trying to address? Is this a viable solution?
This framing makes us less informed, but it also makes us more cynical. Jameson and her research partner ran an experiment.
So what you're saying, Vox, what you're saying is just go with it, man. Just do it, dude. Whatever we say, man. Don't fucking analyze things. Like, analyzing things is totally stupid,
We're just going to outlaw the planes.
Yeah, just outlaw the planes, man. You don't like taking trains?
Experiment where they gave
steam-powered trains. Because remember, can't be fossil fuel burning trains. Steam.
Fossil fuel build. Steam trains.
We'll be taking steam trains.
Where will the steam come from?
Son?
That's a long time to
I got an idea. We do trains with wind turbines on top of it. That way, while it's moving, the wind will it's perpetual motion, dude.
Move.
You don't get it, Dan. You don't get it.
But what you still have to
perpetual motion trains. It's the future.
You have to stop the train.
Nah, it's just people just jump off.
What are they, all hobos?
Yeah.
We're just gonna live a hobo life now?
We're gonna have these speed spindles where it's a stick with a rag behind it, where you carry your can of beans.
You want to carry around a stick and bindle like a hobo.
And a can of no. Environmental carrying pouches is what we're gonna call them. They're gonna be on sticks, and we'll have our can of
They're
beans.
going to cost $79.
That's
You
correct.
have to buy them from the government.
But it's okay because the government's going to give you $100 every month.
People 3 different types.
Green New Deal.
This is terrible.
Green
This
New
is
Deal.
all a bad idea.
Of news stories about a Philadelphia mayoral race. Don't tune out. I will make this quick. The first group got stories that focused on the issues. What problems?
What
do
I
the
don't get
candidates-
is, right, AOC
It's awesome.
Promoted this deal. She proposed this deal, right? Did she not vote on it?
Well, no, because she's in the House. So this is the Senate voted.
Why would you? I thought it would go to the House first.
No, because it was a binding resolution. It goes to the Senate first.
Oh, okay, because that would have been. I was like, wait a minute, did she not even do it?
Candidates trying to solve, and how did they propose to fix those problems? The second group got stories that focused on.
Oh, Closer's got a better idea. No, see, what you do is you make one giant long train that is simultaneously at all the stations at the same time.
This is also very. I like you, Closer, so I don't want to criticize. I hate to say the word poor planning, but I don't think we're thinking this through.
It's like Snake. Remember Snake on the old Nokia phones?
No, you go in a circle, that might work, but then you can only travel in a circle.
You can only travel in a circle. I love it. This is a great idea.
On tactics, how the candidates were trying to win over voters. And the third got a mix. Stories that started
We called it mulatto news.
with a tactical frame and then discussed substance. Their findings were.
Oh, Ebony?
Woof.
And Ivory.
Well, no, Ebony really is like mulatto. It's like Ebony's for light-skinned people. Yeah.
In the second and third groups, the ones who got tactical framing, the news had activated their cynicism. They were more likely than the first group to say,
Cynicism activated! Like it's a superpower.
First off,
It's a Magic the Gathering card.
you're implying that the news is what? Against AOC? That's all they talk about.
Well, I'm going to drop a card right now. It's +2 cynicism.
No, it's not a Magic the Gathering.
Activating my cynicism card, so now all of your soldiers are like, what's the point?
Yeah, but I'm playing my trap bigot card on you, so you're fucked now.
That's right. It's just a bigot card always
Bigot
works.
card. You flip the bigot card, and then it doesn't matter.
candidates were promising things they couldn't deliver.
And then it says, you have a tape of your opponent saying the N-word. You drop that, and it's like, all right, I surrender.
Yeah.
God damn.
The situation was hopeless anyway. They were also less likely to remember
Can we make that?
basic
Could we get like one of our really autistic, nerdy friends? Could we design a game that's like Magic the Gathering, but it's all political and SJW stuff?
Bali Song could make the art for the cards.
Of dropping white guilt. And you're like, no, white guilt, mate. It renders your entire army useless.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna flip molested as a child.
Oh,
and
boy.
now you're screwed.
See, there you go. somebody has to be autistic enough and has a deep knowledge of the foundation of the mechanics of Magic the Gathering. One of you Spurgs has to know how to do this. That would be amazing.
Magic the Gathering.
Information about the policy proposals.
Yeah, well, I got my Baked Alaska card.
Oh no!
It does nothing.
It's a flip-flop card. It goes back and forth and scores 0 damage.
Even if what they saw included real policy analysis.
We find that even with that good information there, public's less.
And like, if you have a James Alex Field card, you have to play it with a Dodge Charger card at the same time.
Yes, but as soon as you use the James Alex Field card, you have to take it out of the deck, and it can never be used again.
Yeah, you burn the card.
See, you can only use James Alex Fields one time.
And not even in one game, ever again.
Oh, and then the consequence is also that your team can no longer hold rallies in public
that
ever
sucks.
again.
Yeah.
Check the good with the bad.
Well, I'm going to augment him with a Tiki Torch add-on.
Likely to learn it because the tactical frame creates a lens on it that says they're not actually going to do it anyway. This is really all about politics. Now trust your political instincts based on your ideology.
Jameson and her research partner published a book about their findings.
Tragic the Gathering. There's the name. Tragic the Gathering.
Called The Spiral of Cynicism, which is surprisingly not a book about my dating life. In it, they argue that this cynicism lingers even after the tactical framing is gone. A few days after the experiment, the participants were asked to react to an excerpt from a debate between the candidates. But the ones who had been exposed to tactical framing still reacted cynically.
And what that
tactical framing is something they just make up.
And then they high-fived, and they're like, this sounds dope.
This is a cool word
This
that
is
I
a cool
use,
buzzword
man.
that we made up. This is a cool buzzword that we completely made up out of thin air.
Unbelievable. Oh, boy.
What?
Well, we already have something for the game, Mike. Mr. Bali song. There you go. Mr. Bali song made this of us.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is awesome.
That's really awesome.
That is fucking great. I love this.
That's really dope.
I
God,
love
he's
this.
so fucking
He's
good
so
at that.
good. That is really, really well done. I guess I'm a cleric, and Mike, you're some orc warrior. What I'm saying?
I'll take orc.
I love that. That's really well done. Look, he even put us on the correct side. Thanks, Bully. Very cool. All right. We do have to go to break, but before we go to break, I want to remind everybody. About David's fight against cancer. Support David's fight against cancer. Here's the link right here. It's a GoFundMe. David's 19 years old. He is cousin to Swally and T.S. Moose. He has testicular, stomach, and bladder cancer. He doesn't have medical insurance. He needs as much help as possible. There's the link. It's also in the description of the video. Anything you could give will be greatly, greatly appreciated. I spoke to Lindsay. She thanks everybody that's given so far. And you guys are really great. So if you have some spare cash lying around and you want to give it and help, please do that. All right, now for some self-grandizing plugging. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. You can go there and donate, and there's a whole bunch of different ways to donate. Of course, we prefer Patreon, patreon.com/we're-not-sorry. But the RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate also has an Amazon banner. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, click through that. We get a piece. It helps us out. You still get your stuff. And don't forget, if you're surfing the internet, RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. Surfing the internet. Fucking boomer. RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's Pro XPN. It's a VPN protective service for your computer. You sign up there. We get some credit. Everything is great. We will be back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are. Revenge of the Sys.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sys. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sys, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delivert.
Make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger an SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio. Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
Hey, you. That's right, you. Wouldn't you like to know the story of you? What makes you, you? DNA and Me is a genetic service that can help you find out exactly who your ancestors were. You might be surprised.
I thought I was just a standard white guy, but DNA and Me showed that I'm actually 4.2% Cherokee Indian.
Turns out I'm not totally white. I'm also part Northern Asian and even some Kurdish. I'm a victim of oppression.
I used to get in trouble for always using the N-word, but with DNA and Me, I found out that I'm 2.1% black.
Morning, Steve.
Sup, nigga? The test is easy. Simply swab the inside of your mouth and send it into our labs.
People made fun of me for being French. DNA and Me showed I was 8% Navajo. Nobody's making fun of me now, or my people, who are victims.
I'm 13% victim.
I'm 21% victim.
Order now and find out if your friends should be more sympathetic towards you. DNA and Me. Are you in? Hell f***ing yes, I'm in.
Second hour. Revenge of the Sis. Thank you for staying with us. Thursday show. Don't forget today on Infowars.com at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. We will be in the War Room with Harrison H.
Oh,
Smith.
no, we're not going to war, are we?
No. It's just the name of the show.
Oh, okay.
So Infowars.com. Make sure you guys are there to support.
They're not relying on us to actually plan strategy regarding an actual war.
I don't. That would be terrible. I would.
Very bad decision.
We would
on the
not
part
be
of
good at
Alex
that.
Jones of Infowars, of Harrison Smith. Guys, we're not qualified
in any way
to discuss any sort of strategic invasions or anything of that nature.
Yeah, that's not us. All right. Let's do this. So, have you seen this?
Oh, this is a classic.
Okay, well, there's a reason I'm playing this. There's an update. This is from 4 years ago. Somebody did a few months ago. Somebody did a retrospective to catch up with them. But let's play the original because maybe not everybody's seen this. So this is I'm Not Gay No More. I'm Delivered. This is one of those black Baptist, Southern Baptist churches. Which, let me tell you something. I'll say this: black people have the most fun church.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Out of any churches, they have fun there.
They're also the most ironically Christian.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. All right, so here it is.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen.
Now he's dancing.
Is God with him? Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey!
Dude, look how much fun black church is.
And then he just starts trying to make out with the other guy. Sorry, I got carried away.
No, that's it. So there's more. Oh, here we go. What a look at that. Hallelujah. This is also, ironically, the plot to every Tyler Perry movie.
This is true.
I wish I had some shown-up believers that'll come down here and dance with him and tell him you can do it in the name of Jesus.
We got any ladies that are going to suck this man's dick in the name of the Lord? Maybe less guys.
It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys. Oh, there's some women.
Thirsty bitch.
Yeah.
Hey! When I tell you, I want you to run down towards that camera and tell them I got a brand new life. Run right now. Run. Because it's in front of you. Glory to
By the way,
God.
that guy burst out the front doors of the church and immediately sucked a man's penis.
Well, you say that, but you want to see this retrospective?
Delivert.
Yeah, this is went viral. Check this out. Why are you laughing? Come on, man. Give it a shot. You're laughing right away. What's funny?
It's the only thing. And he just has a certain swag about him. He has a certain flair.
Well, let's give him a shot. He's straight
Sure,
now.
let's give him
He's
a
straight
shot.
now.
Okay, sure.
I come to drink the tea and sip the tea.
Andrew Caldwell went viral in 2014 after being delivered.
Yes, honey, I am back. You guys know me as I am Delivered, but my name is Andrew, but Delivered with the T. I'm back. Here in
Totally straight though, right?
He's like if Titus from Kimmy Schmidt was just a real person.
November of 2014.
That's what it feels like.
Funny.
Yeah.
14 in the St. Louis.
Barack
it was
Hussein Obama, he's a Muslim Jew.
holy convocation that we have every year. I was new to the Church of God in Christ. I was new to church at the time. I've always been in church my whole life, but as grown, I was new to it.
He looks like Donkey Kong Jr. Diddy Kong? Yeah, he looks like Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong?
In the church, that's to shout and to see who I was going to sleep with pastor. But at that church, they delivered out of me. They were snatching that out of me. But now I get hard for women. I don't get hard for men.
She gets hard for women's. He doesn't get hards for men.
This is not real.
This is real.
Snatching that out of me. But now I get hard for women. I don't get hard for men. Ain't nothing wrong with a flirtation.
By the way, this was on BET.
But I'm still delivered. The morning that I woke up, God told me to go to the store. I went and got me a bow tie, jacket, and all that. I just felt peace that day, like so much peace. And later that night, I was sitting down in the chair, and I was like, it's time for prayer. I went up there for prayer. I got the mic. He said, what do you want God to do? And I said,
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
I said, I'm delivered with the T. I went home with the sleep. And I got back up and I said, Lord, use me because I want to be used. I swear.
Lord was the name of the guy that was over that night.
Please work on your phrasing.
No.
Andrew. I want to.
Why? He's delivered.
I want to work with Delivert.
Delivered.
I want to work with this guy here. I want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe in the power of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if God did deliver him, he really did a very rough job. Like he just kind of patched over a few things and moved on. Okay, fine. Your dick's gonna get hard for women now, but I'm not gonna change anything else about you.
Jesse said God entered him at the same size.
Yes.
I'm receiving lots of messages on my Facebook page. I'm like, oh, okay, some of the church people follow me. That's nice. And then that morning when I got up, people was knocking at my door to interview me. And they said, when your video went viral. I said, what video? I said, the church had me live and it didn't tell me. I thought that screens in the church was only the people in the church and people watching.
You're stupid. You're a stupid person.
Because at the time, it looked.
But Davey Crocker, support ROTC, hit up Mersh. Hit me up, Mersh, and then he put his email. And then Daniel Sharney, how's that true girl in bed? What does she say? All right, thank you.
I gotta log into that Streamlabs to get your email. Davey Crocker, give me your email.
I'll send it to you. I got it.
It's mershcomedy@gmail. I've given him my email before.
There you go.
mershcomedy@gmail.com.
There you go.
Looked like I made a mock of God. I was not ready for this. I was not ready to be thrown in the spotlight. I wanted to kill myself. I had got me a glass, and I was sitting down that same day. I was crying, not because I went viral, because my emails, my phone calls, people was calling me. I don't know how they got my number, was harassing.
So you went to a church, you made a mockery of God, and then you got upset because people were emailing you. Angrily.
There was church people, we think you came out, but I think you still see that spirit. Come to church on Sunday, we want to get that more spirit out of you. And I heard a tiny voice saying, don't do it. And I started doing like this. And do I ask for that? I would never ask somebody to go viral. The way I went viral, this is not something that nobody wants. I wanted to kill myself several times. Several times.
Several.
But you didn't though, huh? But you didn't though?
My life has changed better and worse. The money, yes. I received money from Facebook. Like my first big check was like $10,000. And I was like,
what? How does that work? 2014, how would you make $10,000 on Facebook?
I've been in stage plays. The house that Misery built, it was a play that took place in North Carolina. My character in the play was Reverend Jackson. I was the preacher. When the people was at the thing, I started praying. And I had my fur and I came in, I said, ooh, it's a little warm in here. Can someone...
He only gets hearts for women now.
That's the important thing. That he's not gay no more.
He's not gay no more.
Please take my fur. So I threw my fur on Charlotte. They have the part 2. They're gonna ask me to come in August, so I'm looking for my offer to come. And they still from this day won't even tell me how they got my number. But the money was good. I have been granted to work with...
His shirt is see-through.
With different organizations. I have been granted to, when I go fly Delta, I don't have to pay a full price. Delta, thank you.
You know what? Wait, why is being in a viral video get you half price on Delta? I'm missing the connection here.
Because he's delivered.
Okay.
My real thing, I'm becoming the new Kardashian. All whales, Kardashian. But I ain't gonna go naked. Because I'm a star too. Then you pull up that little Donald Trump star and put my name back.
He took a shot at Trump. You gotta take a shot at Trump, of course.
And if I had a chance to go there, I will dig up Trump's star and put my name on it. Give me a black marker. I will build her something.
Yeah, go dig up Trump's star. Go do it. Go do it.
Shade Room posted me with a woman. Let's make this clear.
That's his girlfriend. That's his real girlfriend.
Yes, I have a girlfriend. Yes, I like meow.
Yes, she is also Brian Redband's girlfriend.
Look.
She kind of looks like Brian Redband's girlfriend.
Don't be surprised when we have our wedding. Don't be surprised when we have little cartwheels walking around.
I will be very surprised if any of those things actually happen.
So you're just going to perfectly have one Asian kid and one black kid? That's very weird.
Perfect.
Right? Isn't that weird?
It is.
And stop.
I'm black. I'm going to get with an Asian girl, and we're going to have 2 kids. We're going to have one Asian one, and we're going to have one black little baby and one Chinese baby. That's not how
I don't think you get to choose things like that, Mike.
That's not how it works.
I don't think you get to choose things like that.
Look, in the shade room, tell my girl, blink 5 times if you need help. Shade room. Hey, Shayla.
He's delivered.
Clearly, he's not gay no more.
No, he's not. And why are you even implying that he was?
I wasn't.
Okay, making sure.
I was just laughing.
Good.
I was living in St. Louis. St. Louis is my hometown. This is where I was born and raised at. This is where everything started at.
This is where the St. Lunatics are from. Nellie's from.
We get it. Band-Aid on the eye. Got
We
it.
Yeah.
From my birth to the convention and now to my fame, my 45 minutes of fame. We don't do 15 minutes no more. Right now, we are at the convention center where I got delivered at, where God saved and
God, do I wish a bus would just fucking fly through that intersection.
sanctified me. I went there last year, and I'm thinking that everybody was going to forgive me. I'm thinking that everybody was just going to go and love me. People was looking me up and down. I had some love. And it's like, wow, these are church people that I'm supposed to love. I went viral, and now look what they did to me now. I really wish that...
Literally sounds like Opie with the obsession with going viral.
He does. That's
Went
all he-
viral, bro.
Gotta get shirts. Gotta get shirts made. All right, so that's the story. He got delivered. So every once in a while, you like to.
He's about to lie, folks.
No, listen, Mike, man. So Vice is on the internet, and they're great, and you want us. They get money. They get paid for this. They have a nice studio in New York. They could buy studio space in New York.
Barely paid.
You're right. New York City. They have these cool rings. We've covered the Vice rings, the cool rings that they
Which
all
makes
get.
up for barely being paid.
Right, these cool rings.
Because you get the cool ring.
You get the cool rings. You might have to pawn it to eat one week, but whatever. You get cool rings. This is a new show. Called #Canceled. I think you're gonna like it.
I don't think I'm gonna like
But
it.
okay, they're gonna talk about like pop culture stuff. Okay.
I already don't like
it. All right, let's check it out.
There is a literal video
All right, I don't
of
like
Lindsay
it.
Lohan.
But it's 2
Turn it
seconds.
off. I don't like it.
It's 2 seconds.
There is a literal video of Lindsay Lohan trying to abduct a refugee child.
Bro, like
Is
literally,
that,
dude.
Is that opposed to a figurative video? Dude. Like, would you... Yo, there's figuratively like a video out there of a dude. Like, wait, so is it a match? Are you using an analogy?
It's super awesome, bro. Like whatever, dude.
Who is fucking Cardi D- over here?
Cardi D-.
Lindsay's better now. She got this sense like knocked out of her. And, you know?
What drugs are you on, and where can I get them?
Molly, probably, if I had to guess.
Give me your baby.
Eh? Huh?
Oh.
3 fans. Look at this. D Nasty in defense of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Who's D Nasty? Who the fuck is D Nasty?
Lindsay Lohan is an imperfect woman, and she.
Allie Weiss.
Oh yeah, and she's so wacky, dude.
Allie Weiss sounds familiar.
She's so wacky. The eyes crossed and everything.
That's crazy.
She's probably some podcaster.
Yeah.
Embraces the fact
Stand up at a coffee shop in Brooklyn every Thursday.
that she's imperfect.
I just want to say that the criticism against
Kayla Steen in defense of Kim Kardashian. She looks. Remember A Different World?
Yeah, she looks like the entire cast.
The
of A Different
entire
World.
cast of A Different World is what she looks like.
Kim Kardashian is bullshit.
Whoa, dude! They're gonna fight each other. But they're really friends.
Women can't be funny.
What do you mean? Yes, they can. They're hilarious. Have you seen Amy Schumer's new stand-up? She's pregnant this time.
It should have been that should have been the tagline.
She's
back, and this time she's pregnant.
There you go.
That sounds terrible.
I don't want to watch that. Everyone thank Gavin. Thanks, Gavin.
Yeah, why isn't Gavin McGinnis being treated as a war criminal in this country at this point? Right?
He should be
Like
rounded up. He should be in Gitmo.
In simpler times, some of these guys would have just been rounded up, and there would have been like a military tribunal. Like there wouldn't even have been a judge. It would have been like whatever ranking general is around would have presided over it.
Oh man, this is great.
Lindsay is one of the only celebrity women who has not apologized for her actions. There's been some pressure.
Like a lot of and dudes and bros and literally dude like and Luke. You guys suck. They're nothing. They're nothing. They don't. I bet you if you were to...
we just got to take joy in the fact that these organizations are losing so much money right now on this bullshit.
lot of money. Remember how many people Vice fired? A lot, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at their office in Midtown.
Pressure from people like Oprah. There's been some pressure from the law, as there should be, you know. Lindsay Lohan is like Mick Jagger with a vagina.
Sorry, I can't.
Look, it's wacky because they're just like these girls about town.
I would love to just punch everyone in that room.
They're just these girls about town.
Just straight up like a dude. That's it. I just punch everyone in the room, and then the camera points to me, and I'm like, that's it. Segment's over.
Over, yeah.
Let's get out of here.
There's being unapologetic for doing like proper things, and then there's being unapologetic for just being like a crazy bitch.
No,
you know?
I completely agree with you. Like, I think that Lindsay has acted like an asshole for the majority of her career. However, men do that all the time.
The main thing that
there you go. So more relativism.
It's fine.
So it's like whatever. We don't have to try to be better because you guys aren't good. That's a good way to be. Good way to be, you fucking skank. Good way to go, Miss Weiss.
Disagree with you is like the whole Mick Jagger thing. Like, I do agree with the fact that, of course, yes, he, as a man, he's gotten away with a lot more. But Mick Jagger still was putting out hits consistently.
On the
As a man, bro, he's like gotten away with more, dude. Can you? This is every Starbucks in New York City, in San Francisco.
Remember like 10, 15 years ago, we bitched about The View, but at least those bitches spoke English.
Yes, at least they spoke English.
This sounds like a conversation at a hair salon. And what I would be doing if I was overhearing a conversation at a hair salon is I'd say to myself, oh, shit, I'm in a hair salon. Why am I here? And then I would leave.
Towards the end of her acting career, her movies were not doing very well. She was forgetting her lines. Like, I drink a lot too, but I can handle my liquor and I work.
And you come to work
on time.
And I work.
Could you imagine listening to a woman who talks like this all day?
No. That would be horrible.
And it's so fake and put on. Like, it's... Like, I can't imagine the elder people in her family are like... They're probably like, can you knock that off a little bit? Chill it out.
I just want to know how you can support a woman who doesn't support other women. This whole thing with Harvey Weinstein, I'm just really trying to understand how homegirl is rocking with him.
He's never harmed me or done anything wrong to me. We've done several movies together. And so I think everyone needs to stop.
What? Look at the drugs. What is she on?
Oh, she's all fucked up.
What a mess, man.
She just went full-blown, like, female Artie Lang.
Yeah.
I think it's wrong.
I'm trying to understand it too, because like down with Harvey Weinstein, seriously, like I thought that Lindsay's statements were really fucked up. However, daddy issues are deeply rooted.
There is a literal video of Lindsay Lohan.
Literal? Like a literal video, dude?
Why?
Literal.
No, I can't. She's the worst. She's
out
the
of
worst
all of them.
offender
Of course, she's the worst, yes.
Honestly, the black chick is the least offensive in this entire segment.
Yeah.
Dug a refugee child, and the only reason why she didn't get away with it is because the mom punched her in her face.
Give me your...
That was one of the funniest videos of all time, by the way.
We did play that. That was great when she was trying to
funniest
steal.
videos of all time.
Just trying to steal the kid from her.
And speaking fake Arabic, it was really funny.
You guys keep saying that Lindsay needs a wake-up call. You keep saying Lindsay needs a wake-up call. She got one. She got hit in the face.
She was talking as if she had a Middle Eastern accent.
Don't focus on.
You know, I'm not saying her accents are like good quality. They're just, you know, she's expressing
Women are funny and awesome.
herself.
Express yourself on film.
If you walked, oh my God, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
Minaj?
2 more rounds of this. I'm not doing 2 more rounds of this. I will burn this entire city to the ground.
Before doing 2 more rounds of this, it's Nicki Minaj. Just a little more. Just a little more than one. It's a little fun.
Out of all 3 women that we're talking about, Nicki Minaj is the one who is the most talented and the most relevant when it comes to her craft. I think she's a legend, and I think that people...
So remember, just a reminder, all these people, everybody here can vote. They all decide the next president.
Why does this woman dress like Carlos Navarro?
She's dressed like that old picture of The Rock in the turtleneck.
Oh no! Oh no! She does kind of look like Young Rock, even with the hair and because he had the curl. Oh no! Oh God! I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it now.
It is here.
Oh shit!
All right, look, hold on. So this is her, and there it is.
Get a haircut.
Lost at birth.
It literally looks like all she did was get a haircut. Yo, I'm transitioning, so like I'm literally going to make like a fake penis. Oh God. Oh fuck, that's great. That is great.
Rocky Maivia, baby. Oh shit.
People are forgetting who the fuck she is.
I agree with you. I think Nikki has had to put a shell on because of the fact that people have not stopped attacking
Uninteresting
her from
broads.
from the very beginning, being like, what is this girl doing here?
And she had the best verse on Monster.
The best. I'm sorry. And I'm all up.
Is this what young women talk about nowadays? This is what. But everybody, one go. You should watch Broad City. I've seen 2 episodes of Broad City. This is every episode of Broad City. It's not funny. It's terrible. Stop telling me. I've had a lot of people that go, "Hey man, you like Workaholics?" I mean, yeah, Workaholics was great. You should check out Broad City. I tried to watch it. I really did. But all it is vagina humor and tit humor. Like, we're girls, but we also talk about our genitals. Like, I don't care.
You know what's funny too now when people always give me shit like, "Hey man, when you were out in New York, why don't you go fuck some chicks? Why don't you go fuck some chicks, dude?"
Yeah, relax, Chicago Bear.
Mostly Chicago Bear. "Why don't you go fuck some chicks, dude?" This is why I don't fuck chicks anymore. No, I'm serious. Like,
I believe you. But I like you have an exact example.
the kind of chicks I'd want to fuck conduct themselves in the sort of way where they're probably not going to want to fuck me within an hour of meeting me. And the only chicks that will fuck you within an hour of meeting you is a gang of chicks like this. And I'm sorry, but there isn't a word in any Western language that could describe what little desire I have to take one of these fucking thought pockets home.
Thought pockets?
I'm not doing it.
Thought pockets.
It's just... I'm not. I can't sit. That, like, by the way, girl all the way to the left, looks wise, I'd have fucked her back in the day. Whatever, right? She probably had a decent bod on her, whatever. 35-year-old me would not sit through 10 minutes of her talking for a whole night of fucking her in the ass. I'm
In
not,
the ass? Wow.
I'm not. I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I have no interest in that. Like, I really have more interest in peace and quiet. Going back to the hotel, watching some television, alone, quietly. like they're just, you get to a point in your life where you're like, that's why, like you brought up Chicago. Do you fuck some chicks? I'm like, you need to get out and fuck some chicks.
Yeah.
Because that's a preoccupation for you. It's not a preoccupation of mine. So when people try to project that onto me and be like, oh man, you should be out getting bitches. I'm like, for what? For this?
To get to hear him talk about Lindsay Lohan.
And then to have this one the next day going, oh my God, like I lost my phone last night, so you're gonna have to order me like an Uber. And you're like, I'm not doing this. Not doing this.
And I'm all up in the bank with the funny face.
That couldn't have been timed any better.
I would have gotten up and
That
left.
couldn't have been timed any better.
That girl could have said to me 2 minutes prior, I'm going to suck your dick dry later. And then you can use my face as toilet paper. And I would be like, and if she got up 2 minutes later and did that, I'd go, I'm going to go ahead and head back. It's been a great night, though. Take care.
The best verse on Monster.
The best. I'm sorry. And I'm all up.
And I'm all up in the bank with the funny face.
I don't think Nikki actually dislikes Cardi. I think that they...
Who cares? Who gives a shit?
By the way, is she doing something where she doesn't get her eyebrows done? Jesus, lady, get those things fixed.
No. She's getting her eyebrows done.
They're just that.
Oh, I have a feeling she's one of.
She's very hairy.
I would like to see some old when you went to like whatever little Jewish private school you went to.
Well, her last name's Weiss.
I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of like
unibrow
7th,
pictures?
8th grade photographs, like class photos, where you can really get a grip when you had no grip on what you were when you were a kid. I bet she's got a fucking. Remember the kid. Remember the kid from The Simpsons that had the beef with Maggie?
Yes, the fuck.
She
what was the
probably
name?
looked
Yeah.
like that growing up.
She looks like
Whoever did those brows actually did a great job, and God bless them. They're doing the best they can.
She has Eugene Levy eyebrows.
Thank you.
That's
yes.
what that is. She has Eugene Levy eyebrows.
And probably when she doesn't take care of it, probably has Eugene Levy forearms too.
Yes. The dad from American Pie.
They fundamentally have a lot of respect for.
Oh, sorry. Generation Z. American Pie was this movie that we all, for some reason, thought was funny. But then when we rewatched it, we go, why the fuck did we think American Pie was funny?
Can I explain it a little further?
Absolutely. You know what? Bye, girls. I'd rather talk about
All right,
this.
so
Yes.
the late 90s, early 2000s, we did a lot of things that we thought were funny.
And weren't.
We wore a lot of things we thought looked cool.
Jenko's, baby.
We listened to a lot of music we thought was timeless.
Smash Mouth, baby.
I want to issue an apology for our entire generation.
We really
it
should
was weird.
apologize.
We kind of deserved 9/11 now that I think about it. Wait, when did Steal My Sunshine by Len come out? Because if that came out before 9/11, then we deserved it.
Len Steal My Sunshine.
Let's see what year that came out.
Hold on. 1999.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We clearly deserved 9/11 and all of the pain and horror that came after. We deserved it. So we're sorry.
Oh, fuck, man. God, that was a lot of terrible things, man. A lot of terrible things. So that's why you think American Pie was funny. Have you
Absolutely.
rewatched it recently? Like, even a little bit of it? It's
I feel
not
like-
funny.
Well, see, I don't know if you guys recall this, right? But 9/11 happened. They had sort of like a meeting in the Philippines. It was Indonesia, the Philippines, like before all the embassy bombings. And it was like a meeting of all the higher ups of Al Qaeda at the time. And they talked about 9/11, but everybody was kind of like, all right, let's, start moving the wheels, whatever. But we're not, even bin Laden at the time was like, all right, we'll chill. Just chill. And I think that what happened was, I'm pretty sure that Steal My Sunshine by Len came out right around the time that meeting happened in Malaysia or Indonesia. And I think that that bin Laden got back to it might have been Afghanistan, but he might have been hiding in Africa at the time. And I think that he got back to wherever his hotel room was, and he picked up his satellite phone because he heard "Steal My Sunshine" on the cab ride back, and he just called him and was like, "You know what? Yeah, it's a go. I'm in."
Jim Edwards says 9/11 was a reaction to Woodstock 99. That's fair. That's fair. Someone else says the Wayans brothers caused 9/11. It wasn't one thing. I think it was a lot of things.
We just had it coming at that point. You know what I mean? I think it was like, come on.
American Pie, Van Wilder, and Eurotrip are all movies that we loved. Wow, they were shit. Those hapcap comedies where the nerd would get laid in a frat house
You see
or
that,
something.
guys? You see that? The Mossad did us a favor. They were like, look, you know what? These guys are watching movies where they're fucking pies. We got to toughen these kids up. Somebody get a couple 767s. I have an idea.
Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Yeah, you're right. We did deserve it. Be my butterfly. Sugar, baby.
So there you have it, folks. That's my theory.
Can't. Okay. Yes.
I want to write that book. I want to write a 700-page word salady book about why we deserve 9/11 and just blame our pop culture at the time for it, just to get the... Because people would book me for outrage interviews.
Oh, yeah.
So you believe we deserved 3,000 American citizens dead?
Yes.
Sir, have you heard of the group Len?
Yes. Have you?
I don't think so.
You go with a boombox and you play it.
Sir, 98 was so weird. Even the Foo Fighters were kind of whack. It was a dark time.
Very dark. You're right. Oh, they did the song for Varsity Blues. There goes my hero. Think about this,
Fucking
Royce.
Pearl Jam made Yield. Yeah, we had it coming, guys.
Yeah, we did. Speaking of the 90s, Cousin Joe will be live tonight at 7 p.m. YouTube.com/Cousin Joe. All right, you were right. This is Paterson, New Jersey. So this cop has already been fired for something else, I believe. But this is a suicidal man who they have handcuffed to a gurney. These two Paterson cops filmed themselves beating a suicidal man at the hospital, then submitted a false report. Today, one was sentenced to 5 years for selling stolen drugs out of his cop car.
Wow, talk about blatant.
Yeah, check this out.
Bitch. Oh, yes, I am. Right here. You see my cheek? Go at it. You got the right guy. Hey. Yeah, bitch. I'm a what? Do it. I'm fucking playing with you.
What the fuck?
Come your ass. Do it. I'm fucking playing with you.
The blood.
Calm your ass down.
Protecting and serving, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude.
Protecting and serving.
New Jersey cops at their best. That was fuck. Look at that.
And I don't. Here's the thing. Like, I don't have. I'm not worried about cop. Like, some of these people, like, these cops just go around doing this all the time. And you're like, well, if even the crazy ones don't just do it all the time.
No, not all the time.
But what worries me about cops is when they're even slightly pushed to even the slightest level of stress. These people like this just snap. Like, this is. These people are fucking disgusting, man.
That was that's again, that's why I don't we no matter what we do, we get upset when we defend cops or assholes. We can go after them. Thin blue line. It's like, no, let's calm down. There's
Rob in the chat goes, few bad apples.
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah,
this really is every time on one of my old retired cop cousins. Yeah, it's like, but the 99.98% of us are no, it's more like 73% of you.
Yeah, let's be realistic.
Are heroes.
Yeah, be realistic.
I'm fucking playing with you.
And then the cop talks hood, which is even weirder.
Well, he might be the one that was selling things out of his car.
Yes, he's been sentenced to 5 years apparently. Cops are the pit bulls of people. Okay, that's not nice. Actually, it's all the way you raise cops. If you raise them right, they're way better. All right. I can make you upset. We could have fun. What do you want to do?
Let's just not get me already fucking angrier than I am. I already want to kill everyone today over my Twitter account.
All right, then we'll make
figuratively.
Then we'll make you happy. We'll make you happy. You sent me this.
That's our boy.
The Dusty Bogan. Mike pointed something out to me.
Do
you want to point out what you pointed out to me?
Sure. Dusty had a really, really large, very well documented tragedy happen very close to his own backyard. In his backyard.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very, very, very quiet about the issue. And I think Dusty's not an idiot. And I think Dusty likes to have his channel and likes to do his thing. And boy, did he just fucking blaze right past.
All right. Well, let's check out his new video.
Hey, he's going. Dusty Bogan here.
So if you're following the Dusty lore, he lost his Make Australia Great hat. So now he has a MAGA hat on.
I did not know this.
Yes, he lost it. He says he left it at one of his mate's homes. They were having a point.
Somebody stole it, dude.
Look how fucking dirty I am. I've been so busy, mate, working my ass off. And I haven't had any time to do a fucking
bread behind him. Does he have an entire...
Is that a loaf of bread? You're right. Is that a loaf of
Italian bread? I don't know why.
Video. And there's so much good news But there's been some terrible news too, which I just fucking haven't been reporting or fucking staying right out of it.
Ha! See, I didn't even watch this video, and I know it.
You nailed it! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
Can you go back? Because
of course,
that's
of
one of the
course.
greatest, most expressive ways I've ever heard that said in my life. Oh, I'm staying out of it.
There's so much good news, but there's been some terrible news too, which I just fucking haven't been reporting or fucking staying right out of it.
I love him. Is he not our favorite person?
I'm
ever?
staying right out of that one.
And what did I
wanna
say?
be a
What did I
part.
actually say before the show today too? Because we were joking around. I was like, "It's right. It was a big shooting, and leave me the fuck out of this one, mate." It was pretty similar to what he actually said. Staying out of it. Smart man.
Shit. But just a little clip. You know, old Donald the man. So he's been cleared from any collusion with Russia. Isn't that good news?
Let's move right on from the biggest tragedy, massacre in my nation's history.
I'm staying right out of that one,
and go
mate.
right into the Mueller report because I'm not stupid, mate.
Dusty's not as dumb as he acts, man.
No.
He knows what he's doing. That was great. That was beautifully done.
Years of absolute bullshit from the mainstream media, the fucking liars.
It sounds like he's taking the New Zealand anger out on the Mueller report and mainstream media,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
it? Isn't that what it sounds like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these people are fucking the most.
You know, the mainstream media keeps trying to subvert our country. It's like, whoa, Dusty, I don't think that's what you mean.
Sort of like a bunch of rootless cosmopolitan elites. Know what I'm saying?
Those filthy scum. They just, I swear to God, they just, all that shit is just, it's all for the advertisers so they can be like, see all the extra views you're getting for your advertisement because we just fucking, they just pump up lies and bullshit and drama and spin about everything. And it's kind of what I do in a sense. Clearly, I spin things from my own perspective, you know what I mean, and promote things of the way I see the world. But, you know, fuck the mainstream media.
Whoa, man, coming in really hot.
Demonetized.
Come on, Dusty, you can't say things like that.
Everybody report him.
especially with that hat on.
You know, let's use our fucking our good boy words.
And pretty much they're just sellouts to the corporations and the big money that they're just trying to, you know, get the views. So they just fucking, it's clickbait all the way. And this has been 2 years of pretty much the radical left Democrats spinning bullshit and
You think he's a fan of Tucker? You think he's a Tucker fan? You think he watches clips of Tucker?
Of course, he loves the Tuck.
and the mainstream media working hand in hand.
Do you think we could probably, is there a way we could work some sort of campaign to get Dusty on Tucker Carlson just as an interview for something to get the Australian point of view? Because I think that would be awesome.
I would love to get him on. Let's get ourselves on first.
On Tucker?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Fuck him.
Help him out later. Got my own problems, kid.
Does Dusty have a Twitter? No, he's on the MeWe. Mike, why don't you get on the MeWe app?
Might as well. Maybe I'm still out on there.
Get on the MeWe app. All right. All right, so we'll I think you're gonna like this one. This one's really fun.
Teen Vogue.
Hey guys, it's Barbie Ferreira. And I'm
No! You tricked me.
I tricked him. I did a bamboozled on him.
I don't want to see stupid Barbie.
Yo, well, that's what we're watching.
But I don't.
But don't worry, this is all the stuff plus-size models are tired of hearing people say.
It's Barbie Ferreira, and I'm here with some lovely gals, and we're about to tell you what plus-size models are sick of hearing.
Are you really gonna eat all that cake? Is that one of the things?
Body party. Are you the moon jump? Bouncy castle.
Are you the bounce house?
Yeah, you fucking bouncy castle.
Olivia Wilson, Riley Ticket and Jordan
Who are these
Woods.
people?
They're plus-sized models.
Never heard of any of them.
Plus-sized models.
Remember supermodels?
Yeah, I love to remember supermodels.
Remember that? Remember like Claudia Schiffer in a bathing suit next to a Ferrari Testarossa? remember when America was like that?
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. R.I.P.
Does anyone have like a thing that they like absolutely hate that happens at shoots?
Whenever I'm on set and there's a lunch break and so you eat your food and then they put out like a chocolate cake for dessert, I always go to the chocolate cake. And every single time, without fail, someone comes up to me and is like, isn't it so nice being a plus model that you get to eat the chocolate cake?
Don't you
Nobody comes up to you
Nobody
and
says
you
that.
think that. You think that.
So
and
you
then-
could justify eating the chocolate cake.
And then when you put yourself through that and all that rationalizing and shit, then you go, man, people come up to me and say, you're like, you know what it is? You're like a wannabe open mic comedian where you just go, man, people always say to me, nobody says anything. Nobody they see you and they're unsettled by your presence and they don't talk to you.
Sean John in the chat says, long way away from Cindy Crawford drinking a Pepsi. Remember that? That was when commercials were allowed to have pretty
That's
people
what I
in them.
mean. That was like, I was just thinking that Ferrari Testarossa,
Yeah.
and fucking blonde chick with roller skates on it. You're like, that's what I'm talking about. What happened?
We got a couple Streamlabs. Repeal the 19th from the Macho Dan, agreed. And Auto Shed TV, this is back to the Vice thing, unintelligible foreign language.
just love the catering at this shoot?
Or people that say to you, oh my God, you're so lucky you get paid to eat.
I think another
You do, though. Are they lying when they tell you that?
Yes.
one that I love is when people are like, that's like you're just like so brave for like doing what you're doing. And I'm like, oh, I'm brave like because I'm like curvy and I'm like out.
No, you fucking assholes. Teen Vogue and their ilk are the ones that started saying people were brave. The little group you're in is you calling each other brave. I don't call you brave. Mike doesn't call you brave. It's your sycophants, the people that send you money so you can send them used underwear, which a lot of these people do on their spare time. They really do.
Yeah. You know who was brave? The people in the Holocaust. They were brave.
I'm going to move on before you tell me what side you're talking about.
They're like,
good
I'm
idea.
confident because of my.
I'm going to move on. I'm now not let you expound on that.
Thank you,
Okay,
Royce.
good. Perfect. Perfect. No, you have enough heat on you as it is.
Curvy,
Yeah.
you know.
One time I posted a photo working out, and then if you post like you're working out, they're gonna say, "Oh, don't get too skinny." Or, why are you working out if you love your body?
But no, nobody tells these people that they're lying. They're all lying.
If you love your body, you're gonna work out.
I posted a picture of me at the gym similarly, and people were like,
What
no.
what does Jim do for a living?
Ironically, he's a wedding cake maker. He lets her eat the discards.
Jim's a barback.
Oh, like, I thought you were confident. I'm like, since like, I'm so sorry.
In my hometown,
Let's all
I
feel sorry for each other and fish for compliments.
get, oh my God, you're a model? Like, I heard that you're a model. And I'll be like, yeah.
She's pretty, though. I think she's a pretty face.
Yeah.
And
she'd
people
be
be
better
like,
looking if, you know.
Well, maybe she just looks that
Sure.
way because she's next to Barbie Ferrero.
Imagine if you worked hard, sweetheart.
I can see that. Like, you
Yeah.
like,
they like push back the curtain.
like,
They're like,
oh my God, right. You kind of have a pretty face.
They're like, it's really frustrating though when I'm on set and they're like, oh, you have a great body for a plus model, and I'm like,
Yeah, but that is an accurate summary.
But I also don't think anybody says that.
No, she adds the things in her head.
Yeah.
Women are fucking psychotic. Even the ones you think are good ones, they're psychotic.
All of them.
Why can't I just have a great body for life?
It's so funny getting in a taxi or something on the way to work, and people are like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a model," and they're like, "Oh."
I hate that.
Nobody does this.
Yeah.
They're making this up.
And they're lying because she's already lying because the person in the taxi spoke English. So right there, I'm going to tell you that's
Whoa,
not
those what? And by the way, they're in New York. Took plenty of Ubers when I was up in New York. They don't talk to you.
They don't.
They're all fucking. They are all either Hispanic, Asian, or Middle Eastern. They barely speak a lick of English, and it's very like, okay, buddy, where do you go? Okay, you go 52 Pine Street, right? Okay, good. And that's it. They don't talk to you for the
And
rest
that's
of the
it,
fucking
yeah.
one. Then they put that thing back in, and the rest of the ride is like, and you go, earbuds. YouTube.
Like what? Like
Sam Bailey, exactly. No one driving a taxi gives a shit what you do.
what do you model? You're like, you have to say, I'm a curve.
What do you model? Monster trucks?
Why aren't we allowed to challenge anyone anymore?
Because it's bigoted and it's.
But that's what I mean. Like, you're not allowed, even when people just go like, yeah, man, it's like, when I'm in a cab and everybody is like, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, oh, I'm a plus size model. And you could, why doesn't nobody be like, yeah, no, but that didn't happen. Right? It's not really a thing that happened, right? So you just came to this shoot, you got nothing. You're just going to make up
Yeah,
shit
you
as
make
you go
stuff
along.
up, right, yeah.
Like, you just need to be a victim. Like, why can't we just point people out and go, no, you didn't? Yeah, man, like, dude, you and that chick over there?
Stefan
Totally.
says, what do you
didn't.
model? Candy bars?
Seriously.
Or a plus model, and they're like, oh, okay. Like, that makes so much sense.
Are you modeling vinyl siding?
Revolution where like a normal sized body is just that. There's that's that. Like we all
I
have
remember a
different
few years ago, I got a job working as the person they put all the mocap suit on, and I was a dragon on Game of Thrones.
That's pretty
that was
dope.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
body types here. Like I'm 6 feet tall and I'm a 14, 16. Like I have huge boobs. You're my height and like you don't have huge boobs and you're still a 14.
Yeah, you tiny tin bitch. She's also throwing shade.
16 too. You know what I mean? So it's like, and we all are different body types, and it's like, when is that going to be like normal? You know what I mean? Like
Oh
I'm ready
my
for
God, this is not women.
When
We've
is it
watched
gonna be
we've
normal?
watched far too many women today say nothing.
When's it going to be normal, dude?
Say absolutely nothing.
You just don't get it.
They just say nothing. Like they just talk in these weird circles where they come back around to the original beginning of the sentence, and you're like, you've said nothing. It's Joey Gibson talk.
Well, maybe they'll pray at the end.
It's just a matter of like, it's like if your goal was to just be speaking, and you just put no further effort into where you're going with it or have a point at all. It's just, I need to be speaking right now. So it's literally like, yes, like this one time I was in an Uber, and you're like, and I'm speaking 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 now.
And that's a good point that Doug goes, it's not even a plus, it's all women. Like it's just every woman, we from the skinny hot ones earlier to these today, it's just all about listening to what they're saying. They never retain new information. They don't want new information. They want to be stuck on their things, and they want to live their life that way. And they want, what does it Oprah call it? Live your truth?
And then oh yeah, that's a
live your
poisonous
truth.
fucking ideology. Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's even the good ones, even the ones you think are good, are fucking psychotic.
Sorry, ladies.
that to happen.
People are scared to take risks, and I feel like that's what we're all doing now in this generation. We're taking the risk and, showing our bodies and not caring, and you doing the whole shoot where you weren't retouched is even amazing that they're even doing something like that.
Thank you guys for watching, and thank you so
I didn't
much.
want to. He made me.
No. You're welcome, Barbie.
Dickhead over here made me.
We're welcome, Barbie.
See, he speaks for only himself.
No, I don't. I speak for Mike too. Mike has this hard exterior, but inside it's also pretty hard. One more thing.
Do we deserve another?
Another one? Jesus Christ.
Oh, we usually come out with sequels.
Well, this
So-
might solidify your opinion.
Hi, Dilly.
It's not a woman. Hi, Dilly.
What's this retard up to?
Oh, he is upset. You see, Q is like falling apart apparently, praying medic, and some came back, and everybody. I don't know. It's weird. I don't get too down that fucking rabbit hole. But Q is falling apart, and there's some Q guy who's been doxing people and threatening to get them on 8chan. It's really weird.
Good morning, MAGA. Good morning, America. Good morning, Dilly Show listeners. So look, I gotta be
All the faux military stuff, of course. Again, every time.
honest before we even jump into this broadcast.
picture's
I don't play a lot of
significantly more
Eagles, not
crooked.
because I don't.
Yeah, no, I think Dilly's somebody that hits the wall a lot. I think that
And he
picture.
probably slams doors too.
That picture's to cover up a hole in the drywall that he punched.
And I think he does also probably slam stores and things.
Oh
where
yeah,
moving
of course.
around
A
and
big fallout.
shifting.
Yeah, you're right. That's the kind of guy Dilly is.
Don't like them. I have a hard time playing the Eagles because Don Henley is a massive psychopath liberal.
Really, that's the part that bothers you, not the
fact that it's the Eagles.
Yeah, or not the fact that he got caught in very early '80s, 2 15-year-olds, and one of them was ODing in his house and one was naked. That. That part didn't bother you. It's the fact that he's a libtard snowflake.
I prefer the Blue Jean Committee anyway. It's my favorite all-time band.
Fucking greatest fucking documentary now episode ever. Really grew on me that one.
It is 2-parter. It's great.
So I don't play a lot of Eagles, unfortunately, because it makes me angry. However,
can you imagine cutting all these stuff out of your life
because
based on
they're
politics?
libtards. Yeah, libtards, man.
What
I
do you
can't watch
Kirk
movies.
Cameron movies and listen to Winger. What are you doing with your life, right?
Striper.
How deep is your fucking?
He only watches James Woods movies, and
But I can't watch Casino because that has Robert De Niro in it. He's a libtard snowflake.
Gary Sinise movies. Keeps watching Apollo 13 over and over again, or Apollo 11, whichever one it was.
Now there's a talented guy, guys. He's a guy who loves our troops.
This morning's broadcast, I
watches reruns of Roseanne.
I get a lot of requests from you guys regarding different scenarios that you're all going through in life, and one of our good followers and fans, and someone who really is MAGA, lost her husband a little over a week ago.
Really is MAGA.
Yeah,
you think this is Stroke Spoon guy?
I don't know. Look, guys, if this broad were some sort of libtard snowflake, I'd be saying, hey, screw it, right? Dead husband, get over it. But because they're MAGA, we got to send our prayers. Instead of just generically sending prayers once in a while to anyone who's lost somebody they love or is hurting, like a human being would do.
And he was in a lot of pain. And one of the only things that gave him happiness up until the end of his life was listening to this show and laughing and enjoying it. And his wife...
That poor man.
You're
That
telling me this
poor man.
The only thing that brought him happiness was watching you, Dilly. Oh no, I don't want to be mean, but maybe he's better off.
Out to me and just said, hey, he and I love the Eagles, and it'd be a lot if you could just play the Eagles at the beginning of the broadcast. And so,
And I said, hell no, libtard.
Quest trumped Don Henley's liberalism. So that's why we're playing the Eagles this morning. So God bless you guys, and God bless her and her family. And during this time, she lost her spouse in a lot of years. So
Your video has been blocked worldwide.
Yeah, well, I think that's why it's cut from the beginning.
Welcome to the Dilly Show. I am author Brendan Dilly. This is my book, Still Breathing, The Wisdom and Teachings of a Perfectly Flawed Man.
You know I have a copy of it, right?
A digital or
digital? Somebody gave me a free digital copy of it.
I want a hard copy. I want to get him to sign it.
Sign it? That'd be great.
Got another beautiful day in MAGA. We're going to be talking Q. You want to talk Q? We're going to talk Q today.
Oh, boy, they're
It's
talking
important.
Q, dude.
It's a
It's
discussion worth having. There's some things that the public's not aware of, but they're about to become aware of.
Dilly knows, though.
Oh, is this a Dilly drop? Guys, sit down. Dilly drop coming in hot.
This is a double dragon Dilly drop.
Oh, boy, I'm worried about this. Here we go.
And Q, as usual, is under attack. The people who support it, the people who support this president and who support the truth are under attack. And that's okay. There's always going to be attacks. If you're under attack, it means you're over the target. And we do this daily here. For example, right now I have no chat.
Is this like, you notice him, Alex Jones, Owen Benjamin, they all have that same, I'm under attack because I'm on the target.
Yeah, they're always the victims.
I have no chat on any screen. They have taken it away. I don't know.
They didn't take the chat away. Let me tell you something, Dilly. You're using Periscope. You're scoping. The Periscope chat glitches all the time. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. It's happened to him. Happens to everybody. It's the worst. Periscope has the worst interface and the worst chat system. So trust me, it wasn't because of you, Dilly.
See your hearts and I can see the numbers. So I know people are in here, but they are not allowing the chat to happen right now, and that's okay. Fortunately, it'll come back. They almost always take their foot off the throttle at some point. But
so he thinks, Brendan Dilley thinks, there's somebody at Twitter sitting down going, all right, give him the chat back now. Give Brendan the chat back.
Also, why is your Illuminati guy sound like Vince McMahon?
Because it was me, Austin.
All right, give him the goddamn chat back. Give it back, goddammit.
I was thinking more of Ed Harris in the Truman Show, but yes.
Okay, there you go.
Ed Harris in the Truman Show.
Yeah.
it's going to be a good show today.
I can't wait for that show to come back. Fucking Westworld.
Oh, dude, I can't wait either.
I was just watching clips the other day, and I'm like, God damn, Ed Harris is a madman.
So good in that show.
There's a lot to cover in here. We're gonna have to look backwards to make sense of what has occurred in a lot of the things that have happened in this country. That being said, I am author Brendan Dilley. This is my show. This is my sponsor, Daily, vitalometry.com. Promo code Dilly. Our other
Why not just Dilly?
I've said this before on the show.
Yeah.
Why not just
one Dilly, dude?
It's easier
for everybody. He's over the target.
Sponsor of today's in the parking industry. She's the only one. And so Doc is an artificial intelligent parking assistant for parking operators and business owners. That sounds complicated. It's not. Check it out.
It doesn't sound complicated.
They build voice technology for parking operators so you can reserve a parking spot while driving using your voice. It's super cool.
Oh my God, that is super complicated.
Because she just wanted support from someone. They have been alienated by Silicon Valley given her political leanings and views.
Because the parking app company is Republican.
They do not want to let her be a part of the club. She's sort of...
maybe it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe she's one of the millions of people that have some kind of idea for a startup.
Let me tell you something. Not everything can be...
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. I had it in my car.
One of our listeners, Sammy Cubano, got the chorus and he just looped it over and over again. So
good. That's a perfectly normal thing for a human being to do.
Yeah, bullet ball.
A woman without an island because she's MAGA, and even if
God, he uses MAGA too much. Good morning, MAGA. He uses it as a verb, as an adjective, as a preposition. Enough.
It's dead. I mean, he's gonna have to rebrand when he.
Oh yeah.
When he does a new election.
Of course. This isn't going to work. The Q stuff is dead.
And he's got to... Trump's going to have to keep it close to the chest. Like, he can't tell people right away what his new slogan's like. He's going to have the Dillies of the world just ruining it.
Yeah.
Making it uncool in a week.
Yeah. Well, it's time, believe it or not. We got to go.
We got to get out of here.
We got to go. Coming up in 30 minutes on Infowars.com, we'll be on Harrison H. Smith's show. Hopefully there's no tech debacles. Nightwave tonight, Mike?
Yeah, of course.
Nightwave tonight. Nightwave tonight, youtube.com/Nightwave Radio. Nightwave Radio.
I guess.
I'm just your URL. I'm trying to.
I don't use the URL though. I usually you just come find me. Nightwave Radio.
All right, it's perfect. Because great branding. Daywave Live for me. YouTube.com/Daywave Live. Tonight, also right after our interview, right after the War Room at 7 p.m. is the Cousin Joe Show. So give him a subscription if you haven't yet. I'll probably be hanging out in there as well. So do that. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with a fresh Revenge of the Sis. If you like what we do, patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Become a patron. See you in about 30 minutes in the War Room on Infowars.com. Thanks for listening, guys.